Hello everyone and welcome to episode 2 of Infinity Survival. So yeah, between last episode and this one I collected a few more ores, made myself some iron tools, just standard, and smelted up some more iron and tin. And today we are going to look at improving our ore doubling. So after plenty of research prior to this episode, I've decided that to go with the pulverizer from Thermal Expansion, as it seems to be the best one for the best price. So that's just iron, some glass, tin gear, which is just tin around and iron. Okay, so is that 2 tin gears? Yeah. Wait, there's copper now. Oh no, the tin gears were required for the machine frame. Yeah, okay, so we only need 1. Okay, let's just make it a little easier than having to wait for the cycle. So we need some glass, which, do I have any sand? No. May as well use up the rest of my lovely wooden shovel. Yeah, yeah, might as well go out. Let's have a look. Sneaking. Trying not to find anything that will attempt to kill me. Some pears of this tree, also from Pam's Harvest Craft. In a future episode we'll be looking at food and various ways to get it, but I thought this would be a good time to double our ores because I spent a good half hour clicking on that hand crank. Berry garden. I do like with Pam's Harvest Craft you can pick up the blocks without having to break them and harvest all their resources. Sand. And we got a zombie. Great. And as soon as we... Ow! And we got you. Hat. Yay! As you can see, I've got my new skin, now that my connection's working. So, I'll be able to play a little more with that when the time comes. What in the world is that thing over there? It's a zombie riding a horse. It was. And it's despawned, which I'm not exactly complaining about. Anyway, time to dig up some sand for glass. And I'll be back when I head back to the house. Okay, so now we're back, and we'll just put some this way. So these berries from Biomes of Plenty, let's have a look. The ambrosia, fruit salad, make some mulch out of it with some fruit juice. Yeah, so it really doesn't have that much usefulness. All these things seem to be just random plants you can find, except for, you know, sugar. Honey jar, where do you get that? Oh lovely, I've got a crowd at my door. Better turn that down a little bit. You gonna come in? I'm gonna go out there and stab them. Party at my door. Just get all these XP orbs. No, that's not ready yet. Okay. Ooh, and we got a zombie head. That for a heap of the Ender IO stuff. Once we get a few more other things like Solarium, which... yeah, Soul Sand, so that's a trip to the Nether. Not gonna happen anytime soon. So yeah, now we've got plenty of sand. So we'll probably just cook up a stack of that. And we'll have a look at what else we need for the machine frame. So, and just 4 iron. And 4 glass. So, what else will we need for the pulverizer? Ah, it's with a Z. Okay. Yeah, they don't make it easy, do they? Okay, so we need 2 copper gears, which are copper and a stone gear or a basic gear from Ender IO. We'll probably do the Ender IO one. Got a few plans. And redstone and gold. So we got some gold ore while we were out. And I ground some of it up, which took a while. So let's get some more cooking up. Make some of those Ender IO gears. So we need some cobble, which we definitely have no shortage of. So an Ender IO gear is quite simple. It's just cobble with sticks. I'll just do the lazy way. Yeah, 4 should do. Okay, so, and then we need 2 copper gears. Thankfully we have enough copper for. There it is. And we'll take one of our gold, glass, redstone, okay, I've done that. One of these. One of the... okay, that wasn't gonna happen. Okay, so we need 2 flint and a piston. Piston is just some wood. Now a recipe. We got the cobble, yeah, and we need the flint. Do we have any flint? No, so I'm gonna have to do the old break up the gravel until we get flint. I'll be back when I've got the flint I require. Alright, got the flint. Let's see here. I'll just do that. Piston. And we should have everything we need. Oh, actually, we need to make the machine frame, don't we? Want the basic one, because no way do we have those materials. Okay, so tingle 4 glass. Oh, we don't have enough iron. That's why. Oops. Don't want to drop all them. That took a little while. So yeah, as I was expanding out my tunnel, I found another mining cave, which was quite helpful. And yeah, that's where I got most of this iron. Alright, so we got a basic pulverizer. Crushes items. Yes, very helpful. Now, about I'll just put all this away. Haven't remade an axe because I'm waiting for till I get a tinker's one. That's a little way into the future. So just give me a sec here. Okay, so we'll put down next to this. So this needs power to run, and you can put all these expansions in here, which give it all this other stuff, so you can take them out. So module framework gives you the outputs, integrated redstone circuit gives you that, and integrated servo mechanism pushes the items out. So you can upgrade each of these to have more advanced stuff later, I'm assuming. Let's have a look. Augment. Yeah, you can see that there's some better ones. So it doesn't look like there's a servo mechanism one. These are the basics, but you can add transmission coils and all sorts of crazy stuff. Plus 45% secondary chance. That's pretty good. So yeah, but this needs power, and for that I thought we'd go with the Stirling generator from Ender.io. This requires some stone bricks, furnace, 2 of those basic gears, which is why I made more, and a piston. Okay, so we've got the 2 gears, we'll need another piston. Got some more redwood. Didn't need that. Oh, put all these in the wrong spot. Yep. So we'll need a few more bits of redstone and some stone gears. Not stone gears, stone bricks. Now, sneaky way, instead of having to cook it all up, we should, if I can find the correct chisel, it's in here somewhere, there it is, chisel from Chisel 2, stick and an iron ingot. Very hard to make, really late game materials. So with this, if you have it in your hotbar and you right click, you can put your blocks into here and you can just convert them. Okay, so it doesn't look like you can do it that way, that's just what I thought. You have to do it once you cook them, so oh well, good to have later on, once we get to prettifying our stuff. And yeah, I'll be back once all this is all cooked up. And there we go, got a Stirling generator. Okay, so let's put this down. Let's burn solid fuel. Okay. So we put the fuel in there. You can put an upgrade slot. 5.3 times efficiency. That's interesting number. So we want here to be. Okay, so that's where the power will come out the none side, and you can have automated output. So let's get a few pieces of coal, because that's pretty much all we've got at this point, fuel wise. Chuck it in here, so it generates 20 RF per tick and twice as fast as normal stuff does. And that power should be going straight into here. Yeah, so it's filling up our pulverizer, which we can then just chuck our ores in. So I'll put the rest of the iron in here. That'll grind it up. Let's actually check how much power that takes. There it is. Oh, it's iron. Ah, okay, so 4,000 RF per operation. But as you can see, it's still going up. So we're using 13 RF per tick at the moment. Yeah, which gives us that. We don't really want to do anything with redstone, so it'll output to that. And then we can break this. I'll just break this and it'll pop off the lamp as well. Crank. And we can just take one of the furnaces. Let it sit here. Put some coal in the bottom. And we can have it auto output to the right, which as you'll see in a sec. Ah, that's right, the furnace is trying to put that in the fuel slot then. Okay, so we'll have to go output at the top, and let's have a look at pipes. These pipes are from Buildcraft. We'll probably just do a basic stone transport pipe, actually cobblestone even. That's just glass, which we now have plenty of, and cobblestone. So put them there, that there. And now items should, in a second, start being pumped out. Yeah, so it'll put them into there once it gets there, and start cooking them up for us. We probably actually want to build a hopper. We'll grab some of these. The sneaky 4 chest. I want 2 at the moment. So 1 can go here to have a little buffer. Just let that go through first. And that still inputs into there. And then we'll have another one underneath, outputting to a chest. And that'll take all the iron out. So now we've got automated. We just put in fuel and we get out ores. Now we can actually figure to have both outputs set to the top. Oh, lovely, a thunderstorm. And that will mean that the ferrous ore will get pushed out as well, and eventually processed by the furnace. So looks like we need a little bit more power. And yeah, we'll chuck that in there. Now, it says here double layer capacity gives 2.7 times efficiency. Now, efficiency is always a good thing. So let's have a look at what is required with a double layered capacitor. Alright, so the capacitors, here they are, double layer. So this increases, oh, what? That's a basic. Alright, so we need some coal dust, which is just coal ground up, I'm assuming. Yeah, so pulverizer can probably do that, just grinds that up. Then we'll need 2 energetic alloy, and 2 basic capacitors, which is some gold nuggets, copper ingots, and redstone. Now let's have a look at what the energetic alloy requires. Alloy smelter. Ooh, glowstone. Is there any easy way we can get glowstone without going to the nether? You kill some witches, distill some blaze powder. Still not great. Okay, so looks like if we want to upgrade this, we gotta make a trip to the nether. And seeing as I still haven't gotten around to mining those diamonds down there, that looks like it'll be a bit later on, unless that is where I'm up to at this point. So let me just figure out what to do next, and I'll be right back. Okay, well, by the looks of it, it's time to go for another mining trip, because the only real option from here is to go to the nether. But before I do that, I'll show you something that I rediscovered while poking around. If you re-cook bread in the furnace, it turns into toast, which is pretty cool. Pam's Harvest Craft, I don't know, you can use it in quite a lot of burgers, you know, McPam, I'm assuming that's some sort of reference, probably to McDonald's. You can make all sorts of different burgers. French toast, sounds tasty. Grilled cheese, yeah, that sounds pretty good. It's just some salt and cream, or the cheese is milk and salt, and cream is just milk and a mixing bowl. So realistically, if we could get some sort of cow milking operation going, we could have grilled cheese sandwiches going all the time. Yeah, I was actually looking at the hamburger, which only requires raw beef and toast. And luckily enough, I found some cows outside, so I can make that up. Now, what tool did that need? It needs a skillet, which is just 2 iron and a stick. Again, very end-game material. Not really something you're going to be able to find too early on. But, yep, and it's shapeless crafting. And now I've got some hamburgers, which are much better for you in regard to food usage. Probably also going to need to look at new storage options. Okay, so I'm going to go down here. I'll show you the mining cave I found as I was clearing this out. Just making it a little taller so I could come down faster. This is what I found. Full ravine, and I'll probably continue going through here later. But at the moment, I need to go down here and find those diamonds that we were so desperately needing. Back down to the mine shaft. There we go. 1, 2, 3. Alright, so we'll be able to go to the nether. Ooh, dense diamond ore. I didn't know that actually existed. That's not too bad though. We could probably also make some gem tools later. But at the moment that's not really necessary. I'll just mine these while I'm here, so I don't have to come back down later and get them. I'll probably do another proper exploration of down here shortly. But yeah, I'll meet you once I'm back up there, and we can start crafting a pig. Alright, so yep, we're back up top. Grab some more of this, put some of these other things away that I grabbed on the way. Alright, so some sticks and diamond pickaxe. Very nice. Let's just check the achievement tree to make sure we haven't skipped over everything. Acquire diamonds with your iron tool. Yeah, so it's build a portal, not anything else. Okay, so go down here. Let's see how much this hamburger fills up. Ooh, 4 hunger. That's pretty good. Only marginally better than the steak on its own. Actually, I think that's exactly the same as the steak on its own. So maybe not a great option, unless I just want to throw away bread. Now, down here, I think. Ah, yes, here it is. My obsidian spot. Never going to be able to get that out safely. Oh, a little lighting error. Ooh, ferrous ore. Ah. Okay, we'll be able to get that out. Just block that off. Put the torch back up. Oh. Things have a way of working out. Or not. Let's see. That's a deep lava lake. Oh, I hear. Hello. Ah. Got me. Oh, these look like they're the experience orbs from Thorncraft, where you can get certain enchantments. Not enchantments, V energy from them, from killing monsters. But that's a long way off, because you need quite a lot of materials and probably more armor than I'm currently prepared to fork out for. Yeah, don't quite know what the release schedule for these videos will be. I've been planning on doing one a week, but internet here is being a little bit dodgy at the moment, so I may have to change that up. But I'll probably be releasing these quite a bit in the future, so this is only, well, it's about a week since I recorded the first episode, but it's probably a few weeks before I'll be uploading them, so let's see what I can do about this lava, so I can get more obsidian. Yeah, also I've got a timer going now, so I won't mess up and go for... Oh, wrong tool. Whoops. That would have taken a while. Yeah, got a timer going so I don't make the episode too short like I did last time. Thought it was actually going quite a lot longer. I recorded for quite a lot longer, so... But, yeah, it's a bit hard when you go and do other things mid-record. So that's 8, we need 2 more for another portal. So just grab these 2. Phone going off again. People live streaming. Really gotta figure out how to disable them during my recording. Could just turn my phone off, but that would just be unwise. Alright, so we got our 10 obsidian. Let's head back up and find a spot where we can set up our nether portal. Alright, now that it's morning out, I decided to spend the night by crafting some armor and getting a few supplies ready. Let's go out and find a place to build our nether portal. I'll make it reasonably close, but also far enough away that we don't hear it all the time. Now, this is probably where I'm going to build my house slash base thingy. So, up on this hill seems like a good idea. So let's just clear out a little. I should make a scythe. Can't remember what mod that's from. Okay, so one here, one here, one here, one here. I wonder if we can actually make a 2-high one. Ah, that's one thing I forgot to get. Something to light it with. Oops. Okay, so I'm gonna head over here. Yeah, good. I have been recording this whole time, making sure my microphone's on. Forgot to do that last time, and yeah, ended not great. So, flint and steel. I've got flint now. Found a few more. Just decided to move all my iron to that chest there. Okay, flint and steel. Let's go build. At least it's not too hard to find my base. Okay, let's see if this works. Oh no. Okay, so that's why I brought these. Let's build up one higher. Which will take just a little bit of time. Maybe more than a little bit of time. Okay, so we'll put one there, one there. Just break some of these leaves. There. And there we go, another portal. Alright, so let's go through and see what we've got. Generating terrain. Hopefully not surrounded by ghasts. Or blazes. Or anything aggressive. Don't mind pigmen, but let's have a look. Ooh. Ash block. Oh, I'm glad we didn't generate on one of those. Is that a ghast? Oh. That just thing's exploding. Ash block. Still got that slowing effect, which is great. Let's build a little shelter around, or just next to the portal. Don't want to actually go through. Jumping. Probably just make it too high for now. I didn't really bring loads of supplies with me. Okay, probably should have brought a door. Oh well. Let's see, I brought my shovel. Before I do any digging down, I will put that in there. Let's see. Ooh, what do I get? Pile of ashes. And I can make that into coal. That's interesting. All grey dye, fuel. Yeah, okay, so not too many things, but enough to be interesting. Then I'll be able to speed up my walking. Ooh, must have had a little bit of lag there. Okay, so just drop that, and I guess it's time to explore the nether. But that will have to wait until next time, because I've actually hit the end of this video. So next episode we'll explore the nether. I know I said we'd be doing farming, but this took a little longer than I expected. We'll go find some glowstone and maybe a few other things that are helpful. Alright, so this is Sketch D2 signing off, and yeah, I'll see you guys all next week, or earlier, depending on when I actually define my upload schedule. Alright, see you guys next time. Have a good week.